Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. And I am completely shook. I got bamboozled. I was hollering. I was screaming. This was one of the best season finales I've ever seen in my life. We're going to be talking about Cruel Summer Season 1, Episode 10, the season finale. I was rooting for Jeanette this whole time. I was always like, Jeanette didn't see Kate. She telling the truth. She over here a victim. And the whole time, she didn't see her, but she heard her. I said, wait. I said, hold on. Wait a minute now. What's going on? I was not expecting that ending. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this ending. Let me know what you thought about this whole episode because this was crazy. Look at her face, though. Look at her evil smile. I'm scared of Jeanette. So this took place October 3rd, 93, 94, 95, and we saw them in court. Jeanette's lawyer pulled out the receipts and she put them on the Jumbotron, put Kate on blast in front of everybody. Everybody knew she was a liar then. Kate was shook. She did not expect that to come out in court, and she found out that her sister was the other person that she was talking to online. We also got to see the before and after and the reactions of everybody the day that Kate went on the Marsha show and was like, Jeanette Turner, you saw me, and that was cool. And we got to see how that affected Jeanette and her cutting off her hair right after that with that horrible haircut. Get her a better wig next season, please. I'm mad at Jeanette. She had the audacity to lie to us all because she wanted to be popular and pretty. Girl, sit down. And was about to sue Kate for $11 million because she heard her and didn't see her. So Kate hit up Jeanette and was like, meet me at Martin's house. So they met at Martin's house. Kate was walking around, having memories and flashbacks of what was happening when she was in the house. At first, I was thinking Kate was crazy because she was coming at Jeanette like, you had the audacity to share my chat logs with the court. I was like, girl, of course. You over here talking about she saw you and she didn't see you, right? And that's what Jeanette said. She was like, you telling the world that I saw you and I didn't. They went back and forth for a while about the whole suing thing, and Jamie. Kate said, I knew you broke in. I was home alone that night. I made a phone call, and Jeanette was like, it was a snow globe. They were talking about the whole snow globe thing and how she heard it on the answer machine because she was calling Jamie. And then Kate was like, well, I saw you leave. You got on your bike with that stupid card on it and you looked back at the window. And Jeanette was like, that wasn't my bike. That was Mallory's bike and Mallory saw you. And I was like, oh my God. I knew it. I knew Mallory was shady this whole time. I never trusted Mallory. Mallory, come outside. I'm not going to jump you. I knew it was you. Just yelling at her through the TV, but for no reason. And then we saw her go to Jeanette's house and she was like, what did you steal this time? Why you keep going in this house? And Jeanette was tired of her. She was like, we're not even friends anymore. Why do you care? Here, take this snow globe. Mallory said, you're a weirdo. And I'm like, I agree. I never thought that I would be agreeing with something Mallory said. But after Kate found that out, her and Jeanette started bonding and whatnot, and Kate asked Jeanette to go down with her to the basement because she told her that her therapist told her that it would be good for her to go down there because that could bring back a memory of who Annabelle is. And I was right. Annabelle was a gun, and I said that in my previous video. I'll put the little link up there on the screen for y'all if y'all want to check that out. But her going back down in that basement made her remember that Martin came down there talking about, this is Annabelle, and it was a gun in a box, and he was like, my dad took his life with this gun. Kate said, so are you gonna take mine? And he was like, I'm sorry for the things I've done and for what I'm about to do. There's no other way. Go live your life. Go see the world like we want it and know that you're loved. He was talking like a real psycho, like the psycho that he is. Oh, pedophile. And then he put the gun to his head and I was like, oh, okay, finally. And then he threw it to the floor and then he started having a tantrum. I'm like, not him having a tantrum. All this because he's crazy and because the police came to the door and he's like, next time they'll come with a warrant. So Kate picked up the gun and she shot him. And the gag is, I'm gagging. She sat there after she shot this man and watched him die all night. She said she felt paralyzed and guilty for loving him and killing him. I said, oh my God, girl, that's a little crazy. But then she ended up apologizing to Jeanette. She was like, I'm sorry. And then she went in front of the world and was like, Jeanette had nothing to do with it. She didn't see me. I was like, call out Mallory then. And she didn't. She didn't take that opportunity. But I'm like over here like, I'm more mad at Mallory than Kate is. I was like, what's really going on? She went to Mallory's house and Mallory was about to head out. She was packing her bag. She was like, I got to go. But Kate was like, hold up first. Why you do that to me? And Mallory was like, I didn't know that was you. I thought that was Martin's girlfriend or sister or something. Kate was like, you were half right. She didn't tell Mallory and Jeanette at this point that she was out here dating Martin. Perverted ass. And then Mallory goes on to say, I saw a woman living freely. I didn't see anyone in the basement. She said she didn't think a missing girl would be in the living room making a call. And I said, now hold on. She sounds sincere. And then we see a flash of Mallory being sad about possibly knowing this secret that she knows. Because she did find out, like everybody else, that that was her in the house. She just didn't know it at the time. And she was like, well, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go catch me a Greyhound. And Kate was like, no, you're not. You're not about to leave me here alone. So Kate forgives Mallory. She's not mad at her. And I'm over here like, I should be apologizing to Mallory. Mallory, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Because I was against you this whole time. And I was wrong, you know. And then so they take a drive. And I was like, oh my God, what's about to happen? I thought somebody about to get ran over by a car or something. Because they was all outside of the car dancing. And then all of a sudden they start kissing. And let me tell you this, I got proof because I said it in one of my previous videos. I was like, Mallory is a lesbian out here. Now, just because they kiss doesn't mean that they both lesbians or whatever, but they could just be having some fun. But I don't think so. I think it's going to be a whole thing to ship, okay? I think we're all going to be coming up with some kind of a nickname and hashtag for them for season 2. Something like Calorie or some dumb shit like that. Speaking of shipping, I ship Vincent and Ben. I just really want Vincent to be happy. He didn't really seem happy this season. I want both of them to be happy, actually. Ben apologized to Vince because of them, you know, him giving him the cold shoulder and then breaking up or whatever after he got in that accident with Jamie, and he wanted to go with him in the ambulance and hold his hand and stuff, and Ben was like, nah, you know. So he was acting weird with him ever since then. And Jamie actually went to go apologize to Ben about the whole accident thing. He was like, I never should have been driving drunk. I never even should have gave you a ride and all that. He said, be mad at me, but Vince doesn't deserve it. So Ben went to go apologize to Vince at his job. And Vince was like, I'm not even excited about this. It's been so long. So hopefully they can work through it and be a happy couple next season. But back to Krusty Jeanette. At the end of the episode, we see her breaking into Martin's house one more time. And this time we see her hear Kate in the basement. We hear Kate saying, help me. This is Kate Wallace. Martin locked me down here. Help me. And Jeanette walks towards the door. And it looks like she's about to open it. And then she thinks. And then she starts smiling, putting on this weird smile on her face. And she just walked away. I was so shook. I was not expecting that ending. I was all team Jeanette. I was like, Jeanette didn't see her. I never thought for 1 second that she could have heard her. I fell for Jeanette's act. She got me. And this explains why when her friends was like, they found Kate, Jeanette was like, they found her body? Remember when she was like, is she dead? Did they find her body? When she first said that, I was like, girl, you guilty. And then as episodes went on, I was like, okay, I believe Jeanette. But no, that's why she said that. Her mama was right to get on up out of there. And then Jeanette went on the same Marsha show and she was like, I'm not suing her anymore. It was never about the money. It was about the truth. Girl, there is still no truth. She is psycho. But y'all, please let me know what y'all think about this episode and what y'all think about Jeanette and what y'all think about Mallory and what y'all think about this whole situation. I'm sad that this is the last episode until next year because I need me some more of this right now. I really did enjoy recapping this series. This has become one of my favorite shows. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see me recap next. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. We was having a good old kiki. Thank you for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.